Hello to my online learners and welcome to week 9. So as an introduction, what are we doing this week? We are looking at two different topics. So we're still in Unit 4. Unit 4 will end this week, but as we go through Unit 4, you are looking at the lymphatic system and immunity. Now, these quite often are the unloved systems that no one really talks about a lot, but very important if something goes wrong. So lymphatic system, you're going to look at the functions of it, the barriers to prevent disease. There's something called 3 lines of defense. And you will be looking at those 3 lines of defense. The first line of defense is keeping disease out. Second is what's called an innate immune system, where parts that are in your body already are fighting. And then there is the inflammatory, which is part of the innate immune system. Then the third line of defense is the acquired immune system, and that deals with antigens and antibodies. And so you will look at that in the situation. So that's what we're looking at. When we go to my grades up here, you will see that for week 9, you have a check-in activity, then an inflammation assignment. Basically, it's watch the video and summarize from the video. Don't just Google it. Then lymphatic system, open book, immunity, check your understanding. Pretty straightforward there. And then a conclusion one. Now, there is an activity, the big assessment that I've been talking about that needs to start this week, and that is the group research activity. So the group research activity, what that is it's introduced in, actually it was introduced last week in week 8, but let's take a second and look at it. If you go to week 8, the current research assessment introduction is down at the bottom of week 8, and this talks about it. And this all stemmed about from COVID-19 and the fact that there was all these supposedly facts that people were citing, but no one was actually looking to see if they were actually fact or researched. So what you're to look at here is to find a piece of research on a topic. Now, if you look here, there's current topics of discussion that you can choose, or you can choose one of your own. Create a topic, and then you will find some research on it. Now, when you're researching, just doing a straight Google may not get you there. I want something, a credible source. So TED Talks are good. News is good. Not Reddit news, but usually something like CTV or CBC. You can look at something called Google Scholar, which will go and take you to the more scientific facts. Anyway, you can start on Wikipedia if you want, but never cite Wikipedia. You should be looking, you can look at Wikipedia and find usually the references, what someone else is referring to. Now, a good reference, excuse me, a good reference should have the authors and be within the last 10 years and have a date on your reference. Then you will summarize this research in 2 or 3 paragraphs, and then you post it. And you are going to post it when you look over at Blackboard over here at the very bottom of the Blackboard. Just a second, I got to get here. Right down here, it's your group research, your research assessment, and you'll be either in group 1 or group 2. And when you're ready to post, you will go to the discussion board. And when you are here, group 1, you will create a thread and you will copy or paste your information there. Now, ideally, you should use a word processor such as Word or Google Docs, since most of you know that one, to test your grammar and your spelling, and then post it. You can either link the article or you can copy and paste it in. When you do paste it, you may lose some formatting, but I won't be too picky with formatting. Then you will put your information here. That's part A. Part A is do I've got all the dates here. So let's go back to the activity and we'll look at it. So part A, there's 3 parts, part A, part B, and part C. Part A is due by the end of week 9, which is the 22nd. Part B is a reflection. So for part B, you are going to continue on the same thread and reply to 2 other people and under the original thread. So you will go under 2 other people's posts and reply to 2 other people. And then part C, you will reply to someone who replied to you. So there's a discussion. So when you look at it, 19 marks, 20% of your overall grade. So this is a large thing. And then I've broken it down and the rubric is there. So there are the deadlines for it. Okay. I will do another page on it. So this way you have another video. So this way you have a little more information. Also, this week is the Unit 4 exam, and the Unit 4 exam needs to be written by, what have I got my deadline here? The writing window is Thursday and Friday on the 21st or the 22nd. So, that's the deadline. Try and hit your deadlines, people, because we're coming to the end, and, yeah, we're coming to the end. We only got a couple weeks left. Okay, that's enough for today. Enjoy week 9, and I will see you later on.